It's Ports a Call waterfront dining, award-winning service and cuisine with a view of the dynamic LA harbor from every seat. For reservations and directions, visit portsacalldining.com or call 310-833-3553.
Welcome. You're listening to Bat Chat Radio for the Halloween Obsessed with freaky hosts Linda Palmer and Rae Davis.
Hello, everybody. I'm Linda Palmer.
And I'm Rae Davis.
I'm a filmmaker and producer, writer, director, and a crazy Halloween fan, as is my cohort.
Absolutely, and I am the owner-operator of Calaveras Coffin Company, a unique Halloween decor company.
Yes, and here's one of your coffins right here.
Absolutely, so we're going to be talking about this today, and who did this?
Well, this was done by your husband.
Yes.
Mark Davis.
Absolutely, the 15-inch framed coffin was created by my coffin-building husband, and the painting was done by our longtime friend and artist Moni Segali of Angels Camp, California, in Calaveras County.
Yeah, now, one of the things we talked about is we're highlighting a lot of things on the show, and this particular episode, we're obviously talking about an artist.
Right.
We're going to have Moni on the phone, but there's a lot of artistry here. There's the artistry of the woodworking.
Correct.
Then there's the artistry of the painting, and, then you've had sculptors do things with the coffins.
Yes.
And I mean, there's just so many things you can do. But there's all kinds of art around Halloween.
Oh, absolutely.
Not just on beautiful things like this, but like even when you set up like the way you're going to give out candy, which that's what a lot of people use this for, right? Like maybe a candy dish.
Absolutely, because she did on this particular one. She did, as you can see, the painting horizontally on this one. So, and she has done that on our 30-inch coffins in the past, which a woman bought to put all her Halloween candy for trick-or-treaters this year.
Right. And then, I don't know if any of you noticed, our little bat barrettes.
Bat barrettes,
That's a bit of artistry to create those little, hair decorations.
Although your bat's flying upside down, Linda.
Oh, it is?
She's it's asleep. It's hanging. It's hanging.
It's hanging there.
It's all
Yours
good.
is flying around. My bat's hanging.
Yeah, that's where your bat's hanging.
Whatever. Anyway, where'd you get these barrettes at?
I got these at Hillary's Vanity. We found her, didn't we, at the expo again in New Orleans, and I also carry her incredible parasols.
Oh, my goodness. Those parasols are, I think that those are going to be your number one seller. I mean, the lace is really, really beautiful, but...
Oh, those parasols. Yeah, they're really incredible. And so that's another thing I wanted to say, since we're talking about art. I grew up with an artist mother. Who unfortunately passed away too young a couple of years ago. And while I don't have her painting genes, that's for sure, I am a floral designer, and I did get that from her. However, she probably taught me, when you set something up or when you stage something, like when we did our booth yesterday, and why we got so many compliments on it, and I think that's really important.
Oh yeah,
and
you know what? It's the other thing about it is, in Halloween's a huge part of his decoration.
Yes.
So, and we've talked about this, about how some decoration is scary, some decoration is classy, some's fun. That all, you can buy all those little things from all sorts of different places, from individual vendors like you, or from great places like, Spirit Halloween or, whatever. But, it's just amazing how decor can change and how it sets up really the feeling of the season. And quite honestly, I think 1 month is too little amount of time to go out, to put all that decoration up, to have to take it down.
Absolutely, Lynn. That's why we start so soon, and of course why we keep part of it up all year.
Have you noticed that many people are keeping their Halloween decorations up a lot longer?
Actually, I have, and the retailers are putting their items out much earlier.
They are. You were telling me about that.
July this year.
What was that stat that you gave me about how they're putting it out?
Yeah, I mean, just over the last couple of years, I have seen an enormous jump, probably more than 50-60% of retailers now putting their items out for sale much, much earlier in July now instead of just that September-October window.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't mind that.
I
not,
don't either. I
I'm
don't
not
mind
so
it.
much into the Christmas stuff early.
That's starting in July now, too, and I don't like that overlap.
And I kind of think one of the reasons that people like Halloween and they don't mind that so much, it's not like a gift giving or anything
there's no pressure.
There's no pressure. It's just like it's a lifestyle, people. It's really a lifestyle that you just like. Creepy, fun, beautiful, autumny, whatever your taste is, Halloween stuff.
Well, and that's the beauty of it too, because don't forget we can start our autumn decorations far earlier, kind of getting in that mood, setting this tone for Halloween to come in, and I agree. I really think that it ought to start by end of August, early September, and run right through Thanksgiving.
No, it should run much farther than that.
Okay. Well, in our houses, it does.
Well, hey, so we have a guest, Moni, on the phone, and we're gonna talk to her a little bit about her craft.
We are. Moni, are you with us?
I'm here.
Hi.
And I just want you to know mine's Halloween all year.
That's right.
See, it's not just us.
I will tell you, I know this for a fact that Moni has, not only her own art, but things that she's collected from other artists also that she displays in her house. And she is a 365er.
Well, Moni, I've got to know you just over Facebook. And I think we met once in person at our Father screening up in Murphy's, right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so, just seeing all the stuff you do on Facebook, it's amazing how Facebook makes you feel like you know somebody, like your best friends or something.
Absolutely.
But you do have so many beautiful things. When did you start painting?
Well, thank you. I started, when I was in high school, which is in the 70s. But professionally, I started probably about 25 years ago.
That's awesome. Is there any reason that you particularly love Halloween and do a lot of decoration around Halloween or a lot of painting for Halloween?
I like Halloween. I'm not a scary Halloween lover. I'm more the whimsy, fun Halloween with a touch of scary a little sometimes. I love the colors. The orange, the purple, the blacks, the greens. I've just always been drawn, and of course the candy.
The candy.
That goes without saying.
How could you have Halloween without candy? Well, your box is the perfect little candy dish, I got to say.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, we are highlighting today the 15-inch coffin that we brought with us for Scare LA that you did the Day of the Dead painting on it, and the compliments that it received was just incredible. Just loved it.
Great.
But how do you sell your coffins normally that are painted, Moni? Do you have a store or is there a website?
Well, actually, last year was the first time I ever painted a coffin, and that was from Mark and Ray. And I just did it to see how it would go. I thought it'd be really cool, painted as a trick-or-treat bowl. And so I did a large one last year, and it was more of a trick-or-treat theme.
Now, did you sell that?
I did.
And where did you sell it? And how much do people pay for these lovely little coffins?
Well, this 30-inch lovely little coffin I had priced at $5.95.
Wow.
And I didn't sell it at the big Halloween show. It was my first time last year also being a featured artist at Halloween and Vine in Petaluma.
Which is coming up.
It's a juried event, and to get into it is a really big deal, and it was just such an overwhelming show that I don't really think everybody saw my items. But I was at a local Amador County craft show last fall or pre-holiday, and it was one of those shows that you don't even sell a pencil.
Oh, yeah.
But somebody saw it and called me a week later and bought it.
Now, I have to say, that's one of the things about shows. You have the exposure to so many people just seeing your product.
Right.
And they might not have the money that day for it or whatever, but they know that they want something in the future. So it is, that's a really cool thing about events. You know, you get your stuff
really
out there.
Yeah, you have to go out to an event with that idea in mind.
Exactly.
And where are you going next, Moni? Tell us where you're going next.
I am going to Seattle for September 17th for the 3rd annual Hullabaloo show, which is another great Halloween artist show, and it's in Seattle. And then the week after that, the Saturday after that, is the 26th annual Halloween and Vine show in Petaluma. And then the Saturday after that, I'll be doing Danville's Tinsel and Treasure.
Awesome.
Wow, so you're going to be very busy. And before we lose you here, put out the name of your business and how they can contact you.
Whimsy and Fairy Tales. And you can contact me on Facebook under Whimsy and Fairy Tales. Do you want me to spell that for you?
Sure.
Or it's Whimsy, WHIMSY, and Fairy Tales, FAIRETALES.
Terrific.
Well, Moni, your artistry is very beautiful, and thank you for joining us on the show. I know that you're good friends with Ray as well, but it was lovely to meet you and see talk to the creator of this beautiful coffin.
Well, I'll see you at home, Moni, and I'll contact you when I get back, and we'll get together, and good luck on the events coming up.
Travel safe.
I'm busy painting right now.
Good. Well, thanks, Moni.
Okay, bye-bye, girls.
Bye-bye.
So with that, I think we have a little bit of time to do our spooky story minute.
Ooh, looking forward to it.
Great. So we have a caller on the air.
Hello,
Oh, who's this?
I'm Madison.
Hi, Madison.
Hi, Madison.
Hi.
So what's your spooky story?
Okay, well, last summer I was in Maine with my family and we were camping. And my mom sent me and my cousin to get some berries for lunch so we could eat them because they weren't poisonous or anything. So we set off and we were looking for some berries on this little path that the campsite had. And we stumbled across this man who was also looking for some berries. And we learned that his name was Bill, and he was a very nice man, and he was, an older guy, and he had a wife named Jan who ended up talking to us as well. They said that they lived in the house just down the road from the campsite. So we talked to them for a while, and then we went back, and we got our berries and all that. And my mom and dad were talking to the park rangers, and we asked them if they could join us, if Bill and Jan could join us for lunch, if that couple could join us. And the ranger said, "What couple? No one was in the house." And we said, "Oh, well, yeah, of course they do. We just talked to them." And he said, "Who?" And we said, "Well, Bill and Jan." And they said, and he goes, "Oh, well, that's not possible. Bill and Jan died 20 years ago."
Oh.
How long ago?
And I don't know if it was the park ranger who was messing with us, but we were like freaked out after that. We didn't want to go anywhere.
Wow. How long ago was it, Madison?
Last summer.
No, I mean that they died.
Oh, like 20-something years ago. He said.
Wow.
Oh.
I wonder if they make it a point to go around talking to people picking berries.
You
That's
gotta
wonder
about that
They
one.
like picking berries.
That's a creepy little story. Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you,
sharing it, Madison.
No problem.
Awesome. Have a fun day. So we're gonna wrap up now.
Sure.
And hopefully you guys can join us for our next episode.
Sounds good. Till the next one. Cheers. Boss Witches on Bat Chat.
Boss Witches. Thank you, Mike Stark, our producer, Mark Cardone, our audio engineer for our song, and Kelly Zerbies for Boom Boom.
And Moni Segali.
Oh, and Moni Segali, our guest.